Hello and welcome everyone to this Super Mario Sunshine race between Oatflaker and Samurai1man. Good old fashioned Super Mario Sunshine. We're deep into this tournament now in the group stages. I am Scotch and Tie Guy. You can call me Scotch for short. I am in the booth here with Nergish. Nergish, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
So how you feeling about this race right here?
Oh, I'm kind of excited. These are two runners. I'm good, or at least decent friends with. I've talked with them a few times, so I don't know. I'm just hyped to see him duke it out. To see who's the winner in this tournament or this race in particular.
Yeah, we're in those group stages now, so best of 16 and best of the 16 runners, excuse me. And so Samurai1man and Oatflaker are both very well known in the community as very, very good runners. So we'll see a very interesting race here for sure.
Yeah.
As we get started through these about 7 minutes worth of cutscenes. A little bit of play in between, so if you need to go get some popcorn, maybe get a soda, maybe make yourself plenty of time to make yourself a ham, cheese, lettuce, mustard sandwich. I don't know, whatever you want to do.
That's pretty good, actually. I love one of those right now.
I wanted to be specific with that. But yeah, plenty of time. But then we'll get straight into some gameplay.
Yeah.
And both these guys, again, very consistent runners.
Yeah, definitely. They've been on the grind for a long time, but I mean, Samura1man has been on the grind for the longest time. Out of most of the people in the tournament. He's like the second oldest runner, almost, of like the good runners. There was probably runners before him, but you know, they never put effort into the game.
Complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GSA SMS.
So yeah, Samura1man is one of the old boys, and he's been, he's been there for a long time. He's never stopped. He's been taking breaks there and there, but he's always been consistent. He's always joined the tournaments.
Well, and one of the things about Samurai in particular that I like, he participates so much in this GSA community. If I see the Super Mario Sunshine race, or even the Super Mario 64 race the other night, he's commenting in chat, and he's there. But Oatflaker, has shown that he is consistent. He can win matches. So not someone to, not someone to sweat on or slow down on at all.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
So this will be a good. This is a good matchup.
So yeah, 3 days ago, Oatflaker got 115. So yeah, he's on the top 20 leaderboards currently. He probably was there. No, he was not. He just jumped in there. But Samura1man has a 115 too. He has had it for longer, and he's very consistent. So I think both of them, if they play out of their minds, can finish with a 115 in this race. But to be that consistent is kind of difficult, so I doubt we'll see a 115 happening, but we'll probably see very impressive times.
Yeah, we've seen we saw Paper Aria almost get a 115. I think I was saying this yesterday that he would have PB'd twice in one day, and his second PB at 115 would have been in a race had he not messed up in Corona and on one single ground pound. Ended up tying his PB from earlier that day, a 16:02. But a 115 definitely possible as long as these guys can play consistently, but more than likely you're going to see something around a 116 to 118.
I mean, he also PB'd later. And got a 115 the 115 that he wanted after the race, which was 4 days ago, the day before Oatflaker got his 115. So a lot of stuff happening right now. I think a lot of people are on their practice because a tournament is going on. Everyone wants to be consistent. Everyone wants to win. So it's not surprising to see PBs happen right now.
Now we're not getting any what is it? CC's on Oatflaker's side. We see Samurai playing with that Japanese version.
Yeah, why is Oatflaker playing with the English version? I thought he has to. No, he does not play with Japanese. That's interesting.
Yeah, so the Japanese version, kind of like with SM64, is faster for different reasons. Obviously, the Japanese version just has a little faster load times.
It also has faster dialogue.
Yeah, so Oatflaker will have a slight disadvantage here as we finish up this. We've got about 2 minutes left of cutscenes, but seeing the obvious injustices here in Delfino Plaza, the court system is absolutely corrupt. Mario,
yeah,
I mean, it just blows my mind every single time I play this game. Mario lands on an airplane for the first time in Delfino Plaza, and everyone's like, "Oh, yep, you've been the one destroying our city for the past however long, even though this is the first day you've been here." So, just very obvious.
Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the
You know, it's a good example of, you know, I showed this cutscene to my students when I taught history as an example of like what's the word, of citizenship. You know, regardless, you know, Mario, regardless of the fact of not being the guy who did any of this, he goes around and helps people out because he's a citizen of the world, if you will.
Yeah.
So
tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
I mean, I personally would have been pissed going on this vacation,
I mean,
and then I'm getting wrongly convicted.
Oh yeah. All right, now
chill out and have fun with his girlfriend.
Now we finally moving up on some gameplay here.
Not really, but now.
Finally.
There we go. And there, yeah, faster loading times. I think it's about like half a second, like a few frames.
Oh, Samura1man.
It's noticeable. The
grabbing that ledge. Falling slightly behind Oatflaker there, all because of that ledge grab.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about Oatflaker playing the NTSC version is that his PB is like a few seconds slower, and his version is about like 20 to 30 seconds slower in any %. So technically his PB is better by gameplay.
Pick up that Japanese version, man.
Yeah, he really should. The boy.
We'll see these quick Mario kills here. Shadow Mario kills. Really important to get these quick kills, especially for the movement that Shadow Mario has back to the statue.
Yeah. Let's see if they get the cool quick kill. Oh, almost got it. Yeah, both of them went for it, but didn't get the instant, which is very difficult to get. So you know. Early M, both of them.
Well, you're just seeing the consistency here. You know, both of these guys playing very, very well thus far.
Yeah, I mean, both of these two have probably done the early game like millions of times by now.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guys, dude. How many hours of cutscenes is that?
Countless. Infinite, almost.
Painful. It really is.
Seeing the sink here.
Oh, they got the same spider RNG? That's interesting.
Wow. I mean, this early part's easy to sink,
yeah.
obviously, but
I mean,
Samurai
it's all RNG, you know?
Yeah, Samurai with a little bit better a little bit better movement. So he's gonna have a slight lead as we take on Petey here with the first shine.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, you know, not much is gonna happen. Like this fight is super easy. Because all you need to do is to stand on the side of him, and he'll just turn towards you and bomb it. It's kind of like AI manipulation, what we do here. If that wasn't a thing, then it would be RNG when he was supposed to puke. And yeah, then you just, you know, spam spray into his mouth and force it all out again. Kind of grotesque.
Pretty simple fight here. Now, we will fight Petey again later. And that will have a lot of RNG involved. So look out for that. But first fight, nothing too difficult.
They're both doing it.
Quick little shine grab. We'll come back in here one more time and take on the secret.
Yeah, and then it's Rico, the favorite of unlockings. Yeah, this level is pretty fun. It really is. I don't know if you run the game by any chance.
I do not personally. No, I don't run it necessarily. I like playing it casually though.
I mean, both casually and speedrunning is very fun in this game. Not gonna lie.
As soon as you know, I've been commentating Super Mario 64, but as soon as they said, hey, we're going to be doing Super Mario Sunshine, I wanted to jump on it. This is one of my favorite games of all time. So regardless, you know, I don't run the game, but I know the game pretty well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
have you tried any other tricks out?
Oh yeah, I know. I'll try them. Not saying I'll be successful with them, but just because the tricks these guys are pulling off are just so insane. You know, these clips, that movement through that first secret. It's just, I mean, this first secret obviously is a lot easier, but it's so precise.
Yeah,
and now we've got.
Not for the strat that, you know, like, the strat that Samu used is like one of the hardest strats in the game. And it saves like half a second. He like did a little jump and just did not go for the triple jump dime.
Right. Well, now we've got our first major cutscene skip of the game with travel skip.
It's not actually a cutscene skip, fun fact. It's you do it so you can travel earlier to Bianco, practically, or you know, you skip the travel time. It's about 5 seconds of traveling, because then you don't have to wait for you know, this thing opening. I mean, you still have to wait for it to open because that cutscene plays at the same time that you're entering the level.
Right.
So the only time you're skipping is the time to go back to Bianco, pretty much. That's why it's called travel skip and not like Rico cutscene skip. But yeah, this level is cool.
Well, we've got reds.
One of the most fun levels in the game. Very movement heavy.
And well, you're just cutting back and forth. Lots of vertical movement, especially.
Yeah. Some cool, you know, what's it called? Yeah, that momentum spin on the roof is so impressive.
Yeah, Samurai's movement was just, that was just super clean.
Yeah.
Really nice movement.
Something we'll see from Samura1man, because he's run this game for a long time. He's very consistent at most things. Even though, like, I think Oatflaker goes mid to late game. Some faster strats. While, you know, Samura1man, he keeps to the things that work. And, you know, they work. He got a 115 with what he used, so, good.
Well, and here we'll take on PD Piranha. Now, we've got some RNG here. PD can have a combination of, I believe the number is 774 different movement combinations, correct?
Let's not even talk about it. It's disgusting.
It's just insane, like the number of movement combinations that can happen here. Oatflaker kind of memeing around a little bit here.
Yeah. Walking to the walls. Too cool. And he's, oh man, poor guy gets over the wall. That's not fun. I mean, getting over the wall in the beginning is like okay because it sets up for good RNG, but it can also go bad. Well, Samura1man is not good at getting the best RNG either. Wait, what am I doing? I think I messed him up. Oh well, whatever.
Samura1man.
RNG heavy. We'll probably see someone pulling ahead from this because they're, you know, they went in pretty much the same time.
Well, and Samura1man got that bad RNG where PD goes over the wall there. Oatflaker, he's getting a little bit of weird movement, you know, coming out of town
he's
here.
getting pretty bad RNG too, actually. And not as bad, but you know, like
it's pretty bad regardless. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is PD did a pretty fast start here for Samura1man, which is good. From this position, he does not travel far, I think. He usually just goes a little bit more. Then he's done, but just over the wall over to the little huts in general, that movement in the beginning is the worst thing ever.
And Oatflaker as well. Unfortunately, PD going completely over the wall there.
Yeah, Oatflaker might have gotten the worst RNG I've seen ever. Cause that PD just took a world tour.
Yeah. I mean, PD in that situation just kind of checked out the whole town altogether. And then that tornado RNG, that tornado is also RNG related, so.
At least the first one is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of stupid, yeah. It's very common. It's kind of uncommon to not get tornado. They finished the level. Samura1man pulling ahead by a little bit thanks to his RNG not being total garbage. Like poor Oatflaker's RNG was. I was kind of sad to see, like that's like an extreme case. Very extreme case.
We'll take on this other polluted piranha.
Yeah. Well, okay, what Samura1man did there is that he did a little slide to go closer to the level when it opens. So he slides on the beach, get like a speed to just appear, or to slide during the cutscene right in front of the portal to save like a little bit of walking time, like at most a second. It's stupid.
Well, as we see Samurai moving along, we got our. This is the only level that we can really do this where we only do 2 shines. Every other level, basically, we have to do all of the shines in any percent. But pretty here, yeah, as we saw Samurai do very nicely there, it's a clip where actually you got a shine just after the Shadow Mario shine, so that you can actually jump back in and go back a shine and grab the Shadow Mario shine. Because all you need to do to complete the game is beat the Shadow Mario shines in each of the areas. So Oatflaker doing his clip as well.
Oh
Not
no,
as
the camera
successful,
angle.
unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, that is not the easiest thing. So, you know, that new strat is kind of hectic. It's kind of fast. It's you gotta be fast with your angle and you gotta be precise because you just do that. Then you're done. Also, I mean, Samura1man having a little trouble with the Shadow Mario, which is not fun, but at least it gives some time for Oatflaker to catch up, thanks to his RNG being pretty bad. But yeah, Samura going over to Pianta Village, which is a very difficult world. But both casually and in the speedrun. I mean, you probably
Yeah,
you
no.
probably played Pianta 3.
Oh, of course. I've 100%ed this game before. Trust me.
Yeah. You know, like I can imagine that not being a very fun level casually.
This.
I think most of us as a kid tried to find out a bullshit way of beating it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
did not feel intended. Because the intended way is just too stupid.
Samurai having a little difficulty with these chomplets.
Yeah, these chomplets are kind of annoying.
Yeah, and this is another situation of RNG. You know, depending on the pattern that you get, you know, the location, you know, which way they decide to go. We also will have RNG with the big chain chomp here in just a moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
thankfully that, you know, that isn't as annoying, I'd say. I think most people who run the game.
Well, and based on what I know is depending on which way chain chomp goes, it's the difference between a second, so it's really negligible, the RNG.
Yeah.
But RNG with these chomplets is a little bit more complicated just because there's 3 of them.
Yeah. The only RNG in the level is just the position, but it's kind of hard to manipulate the AI to, you know, make them turn the way you want. Because sometimes it just feels like it doesn't work. Which, you know, it makes a pretty frustrating level thanks to that. Just like Pin-Up 4, which we're gonna see in a little bit. Also, that was some swag movement. Samura1man, you're putting up a show, guy.
And, you know, taking on PNTissimo, the famous speedrunner. No memes here yet. You know, we've seen runners grab that pole at specific times. We haven't seen that, didn't see that there with Samurai. Unless you were born in 2072 and, you know, came from the future to come back and watch this specific race for whatever reason.
Man, I wish I was like Piantissimo, so I could just race with someone good, and then I'd be good myself.
Well, just the level of consistency that he has, he is the most consistent speedrunner that I know. I mean,
do you know Piantissimo personally?
Oh, I know him personally. He delivers my mail.
That's pretty lit.
Little 2012 action there.
Yeah, shout out to people born in 2012. Actually, when I think about it, I don't think anyone who's born in 2012 is watching. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
I don't think, if you were born in 2012, I don't think you're allowed to have a Twitch account because then you'd be 7.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Unless you have your parents' account.
I actually didn't know there was an age limit to Twitch.
I didn't know that either. I found that out the other day as well. I was like, what? There's actually an age limit? I looked it up. Dude, there's actually an age limit on Twitch.
Is it like 13?
I think it's 12 or 13.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, we saw Samurai take care of this lava that's spread all over this island here. You know, the movement is that you wait for the wind to give you damage so that you take a little bit of that those invincible frames, move across.
Oh my god, both
Really
of them
nice
doing
movement there
insane
from Oat.
stuff.
Wow.
I loved it. The glitchy wall kick dives, they look so smooth. They're beautiful. But yeah, poor Samura1man getting the worst R&D on this little boy here. But it's whatever, it doesn't lose that much time.
Yeah, again, I mean, so if Chain Chomp goes right versus left, you're going to lose about a second. Again, negligible, it's a second. Not too big of a deal.
I mean, most RNG in the game doesn't really make much difference. There's some certain things that do, but you know, like people complain about King Boo, but you know, it's 30% chance you get perfect RNG, so it's not that bad.
Yeah,
there's a huge chance.
Oh, getting that same exact RNG.
Yeah.
Able to get Oatflaker and Samurai both able to get Chain Chomp to go directly into that bath there, and Samurai. So we're gonna see Yoshi skip here.
Yeah, the funny thing with this is that Samura1man does a very interesting setup. Or no, oh wait, he updated his strat? Dude! So, okay, what Samura1man used to do is that he did the old setup for this, which is that you you look towards the goo with the camera, then you jump backwards and then hover in. Which is really precise and stupid to do, because it's really inconsistent. And I think he realized that himself, because, you know, I'm very happy to see that he updated that. Because the old strategy did is, it might be faster.
Oh, Samurai!
Oh my god, dude!
Wow!
He got Rommel.
Wow! Holy moly! I haven't seen that a single time in this tournament yet. I've seen nothing but people getting that late. But he got Jamal.
It never happens, though.
Wow!
It's really uncommon.
Holy moly!
There it is.
You guys are... Okay, this is a race now. This is a real race.
Man, poor Oats, dude. He's not been having a fun time with with the RNG. Oh, whoa.
Wait, no!
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? What is happening? Oh my god! No way!
2 times.
Dude! What is this?
Dude, yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Oh my gosh! I haven't. Okay, look. I just pointed this out. Okay, I've been commentating since the beginning of this tournament. I haven't seen a single time getting that. You know, that whole string of events, let alone both racers getting it. Okay, so that was absolutely amazing. Holy mo! The odds of that are just ridiculous. I mean, like at least. Wow. Okay, so explain to us what Jamal skip is, just so everyone's aware of why we're freaking out.
Jamal skip, or like you call it Jamal skip, but most people call it early cycle or Rommel cycle. I don't know where the name Jamal comes from, but it's a meme. That's all I know. But okay, so it works in a way that sometimes the brown man at the end, he stops early, and that means that if you're fast enough, you can actually get there in time, so he doesn't have to walk the whole way around for you to get thrown over to the last platform. Also, yeah, I mean that's the gist of it. I'm just amazed by Oatflaker's 212 on Pianto 6 right now. Holy moly, dude.
Dude, this race just got super real. Like it, like it went from Samurai just being like on a run to Oatflaker pulling off these strats and matching Samurai, you know. Oatflaker getting a 212 there, obviously. Pretty good. We've seen, I saw a 214 the other day. So basically anything above a 210 is nice.
Yeah. I mean, everything about the 210s is like, you know, god tier. It's really hard to get.
Now we've got Honey Skip here.
Yeah.
On Samurai's side. Now, this is a cutscene. Now, this is an official cutscene, Skip.
Yes.
And what you're trying to do is you're trying to take a death at the exact same time that this cutscene basically happens. We'll see if... Looks like Samurai was able to get it. And... Yes, he was. Very nice.
Let's hope he gets a good Mecha Bowser. That's usually a stage that, you know, if you get, like, some people that just learned Honey Skip, they're like, yeah, I got it, now I'm gonna gold display, and then Mecha Bowser comes, and, you know, he exists and is very, very, very mean. That's his thing. Also, Oatflaker being incredibly fast on Honey Skip.
Well, Samurai was a little bit slow with his setup. Oh! We'll see if Oatflaker... And it looks like he was able to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. So Oatflaker a little bit quicker of a Honey Skip there than Samurai, who took a little bit of a slower setup. So it'll make up a little bit of time.
I mean, better safe than sorry.
Yep. Well, I mean, Samurai, I don't know if Samurai watches the stream, but he has a firm lead. And this Mecha Bowser, I mean, these rockets are just so difficult. And for these runners to have it, it's pretty much figured out. Oh, Samurai getting perfect rockets there.
Yeah. Beautiful. See, let's see if Oatflaker actually goes for the super fast one, because he could do a faster mecha if he pulls off all the insane stuff. Oh no! He hit the purple metal thing. Oh well, he got re-grab, I think that's called re-grab.
Yeah, again, these rockets are just so difficult to aim. And, you know, on top of the fact that you're flipping around and moving so quickly in certain areas. But Oatflaker able to take care of Mecha Bowser here. Samurai.
I mean, Mecha Bowser is a very difficult stage thanks to like all the other dreaded levels in this game, that it changes the control scheme suddenly without any practice before it.
Yeah.
Like it does in Eel, which is, you know, a lot of speedrunners have trouble with that because they go in, they learn the movement, and they, you know, they're like, yeah, this is gonna be the best 3D Mario, and then they go into the Eel and they lose every run to it in the beginning. You know, it's not a fun stage to practice either because it's very annoying to get used to underwater controls. And it's the same with Mecha Bowser pretty much. It demands much of the player, the speedrun. Thankfully you get downtime between shines though, which is good. Yeah, this level. Easiest secret in the game. I think most people agree on.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no way to get this quote-unquote early cycle on these red blocks, so you kind of just have to wait there for a moment. Yeah.
So they apparently Taz can get this early cycle, but it is not, that cycle is not matching with the second cycle either way, so you don't gain any time on it.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you would be a super fast man and manage to pull it off, it's not worth it.
Samurai not able to get that Great
Yeah,
grab on that 5th coin as well as the 7th coin. Having a little difficulty.
Also, Samura1man using movement I don't think I've seen before. Seems to be a new strat that I have not picked up on. I don't think I watch enough Sunshine. Feels like it.
Gotta catch up on your Sunshine, man. Come on.
Man, yeah, I really need to. I've been slacking.
Apologize for Oatflaker's video. Not sure what's going on with his internet there. Maybe a little splicing. Maybe have to DQ him. No. But Samurai moving along here. Gonna take on these big Koopas. Big turtles, whatever you want to call them.
I think they're called Super Koopas. I usually call them Egg Boys.
Yeah, typically, you know, it's funny because whenever, like, with Super Mario Bros. 3, like, other commentators will tell me, oh, this is what he's called, and I'll just be like, I don't care, I'll call the enemy whatever I want to call it.
Yeah.
So I'll come up with random names for it. It just makes it more fun. But Samurai getting this cutscene all in a row, so he's gonna save a bit of time. Oh, actually missing one, so not being as optimal.
Yeah, he almost got the first cycle there.
Yeah.
It was very close, but he was unlucky and bad stuff happened, which is sad. Looks like Samu's getting time on the video, falling behind.
We'll see Samurai head on back over Peanut Park.
Yeah.
And
it's time for EYG.
Yeah.
The most epic skip in Sunshine.
So I've seen some interesting setups for this skip. Some people only using one of these little pink eyes. Looks like Samurai's gonna opt to go with 2.
Yeah, 2 is the standard strat. Going the 1 stew strat, not a lot of people do. It's very much what you're used to thing. Because the skip it's annoying to learn and annoying to get consistent at. So a lot of people pick up different strats just because they try around until they find something they feel comfortable with.
Samurai not happy with
Yeah, he's gonna...
that setup. Looks like he's gonna go back around. Yeah, because what you want to do is you want to get the guys to be separated just enough.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it looked like almost like he wasn't gonna get it there for a moment.
Yeah, that block was like almost too low. That looked scary, but thankfully he made it. And you know, I can understand why he's not happy with this dude. Like getting the setup that he wanted to get is usually what, you know, sets up for you know, the easiest time, I'd say. Otherwise it's kind of annoying because you can accidentally hit both of them with the spray if you get them next to each other when they slam down, and that means you either need to get new stews or restart the level depending on your situation.
Samurai getting that nice movement across those moving egg blocks.
Yeah, over the top to the middle, we call that. Beautiful white can.
Really nice.
I'm a big fan of that strat. Oh yeah, look at that. Oatflaker doing fruit storage because he's playing on the American version. The Japanese version is the only one that doesn't have that. So what Samuel had to do is that he had to throw over the fruit into the park, while Oats could, you know, Just do the fruit storage and eat the fruit on the way.
So we're gonna get a pause here on Samurai's side just so that we can link up the streams.
Yeah.
And the timer is just simply because Oatflaker was dropping frames like crazy. So we'll probably see these guys, like, we'll probably get them in chat about 2 minutes before. Wow, Oatflaker. Really nice movement.
Yeah. It almost went bad there. It was a little scary, but he managed to pull it off. It's even more impressive when they go close to death at doing these strats.
Unfortunately, missing that first ground pound. Able to get it on the second go, though. Not wasting too much time.
Yeah, I mean, that ground pound is super precise. Like, expecting to get that in a run is it's not something you should do.
And now we've got a sync up right here.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. Back on track. They were much closer than I thought.
Well, and you can, yeah, that's what I was about to say. You can see that these guys are much closer, time-wise. And Samurai getting Shadow Mario here.
Yeah.
Moving out. Fade out at 28.
So I think Oatflaker gained a bunch of time on the Samu because his EYG was a little bit sketchy, I'd say. While Oatflaker did pretty much a perfect one, which is good. Closing the gap a little bit so this race can get more exciting. Also Samu going in from under the bridge.
So we've got about a 20-second difference between Samu and Oat.
Yeah.
As we move on over.
You know, 20 seconds is like early death in a secret, so this could turn around.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, we haven't seen a death yet. And these, and especially these secrets, you know, taking a death in the secret is just so. We've seen, you know, guys take deaths at the very end of these secrets, just losing, just purging so much time. So this race certainly isn't over yet. I mean, if these guys play their best, we've got about 35 minutes left of gameplay to go, but it's not over.
And it's like, now all the hard secrets begin. Like Vika 4, Bianco 6, and then we have Noki 6, of course. And the Serena secrets aren't that easy either, so like anything could happen. So we shouldn't be too certain. Because like the late game in Sunshine is difficult. It is. Even though Rico might be like kind of a relaxing level for a speedrunner. Because it's easy and very movement heavy, so it like just feels too good to go through.
Well, we'll take out this big blooper here, you know, just polluting the area. My big theory is that the big blooper is killing off the other bloopers. So we have to save, you know, save the bloopers initiative, hashtag save the bloopers, you know.
Yeah.
Would be great. As we see here, we're going to go with this kind of secret here. And not use a blooper because, again, you know, save the bloopers initiative. GSA firmly against animal cruelty and using them for our own personal gain.
Yeah. It's too bad we have to use them.
We have to. I mean, we gotta use them in reds, but that's the only situation. Otherwise, we're hashtag save the bloopers. But this race here. You don't need the big thing. You don't need to use a blooper to get these secrets. So you know, the fastest time that you can get with the bloopers is a 24-second time. So if you can get an 18-second time here, you're saving 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Samurai getting a 1931.
And since also the timer starts later. When you do the this strat right here, so you can get like, I think if you get under a 27, you save time. Something about that, either 27 or 26.
Now, just to let you guys know, we've got Smash and Splash coming up soon.
That's gonna be hype.
Yeah, it's gonna. I believe that's in 2 weeks. Let me just double check the calendar here. No, it's actually, excuse me, it's the next week. In 1 week, we'll have Smash and Splash in Wisconsin Dells. And big event, you know, a lot of stuff going on. With GSA in particular, we've got Mario Kart Double Dash, and we've got the 16-star finals going on there. Samura1man, very nice movement up into that cage.
And we got Melee in Smash and Splash.
Oh yeah, we've got so much going on. So make sure check out everything going on GSA wise. Smash and Splash with hashtag, or excuse me, not hashtag, but exclamation point bracket in chat. We've also got merch. So make sure to check out the merch. Exclamation point merch in chat. Smash and Splash merch coming out as well. It's looking really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so ready for that. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm stoked. You know, especially with the hype after Pace. You know, Smash and Splash is just gonna be awesome to see.
I hope I see Mango win again. But yeah, Rika 4. This is a very fun level. In my opinion, it's very difficult too. Very straightforward. With difficult movement.
Well, these turning blocks are just so difficult to move across, and you know, the slopes. It's weird, the slopes in these games. In this game, excuse me. You know, what Mario can move up, what Mario can't move up, what Mario can jump on. Mechanics are kind of wonky. Oatflaker with a little bit of a cheeky ledge grab.
That's not too bad though. It loses no time. But he's fine.
Oh!
Maybe not fast enough to catch the blue cycle, but you know.
Yeah,
whatever.
He got that peg there on that third to last block.
Yeah, both of them going for the secret. Now the rest of the level should be a breeze. If, you know, not very difficult levels coming up.
Yeah, big blooper coming back. Let's take care of him one more time.
Yeah, a boss fight that is repeated 3 times for the whole game.
I mean, if you play it casually, it's 3 times, but we'll only fight him twice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because of Spring Glitch, which we'll see later in a fun level, which is very movement heavy too. So we'll see some cool stuff happening there.
Yeah, that last level is just so, I mean, movement intensive, like you're saying. So you'll want to watch out for that. Samura1man with fade out at 30 seconds. 46-30.
Yeah, I'd say they're about like 20 to 30 seconds apart. Currently. We'll see here where he fades out.
And Oatflaker fade out at 47.04, so 34 seconds behind. Samurai taking care of these reds.
Standing up, poor animal.
And like I said, GSA is very much save the bloopers, but unfortunately we do need to save Peach, so some sacrifices do need to be made.
Every single one, a blooper gets abused. Spread awareness, please.
If someone can come up with a way to just not have to use these bloopers, that'd be great. Again, hashtag save the bloopers in chat. Yeah, Samura1man taking care of it pretty easily though. Oh! Oatflaker missing that first red.
Dude. Okay, thank you. Don't scare me, Oats. Don't do this to me.
I'm shooting that 5th red.
There we go, nice. Now going over to walk forward the stage. Pretty cool, I like it. With Samura1man doing a little jump dive in the beginning to speed things up, understandable. And doing the Y-cam thing, so Mario is not facing the camera, which I'm always a fan of. It looks funny, to say the least. But yeah, going back to Bianco, now the run gets kind of hard for a while, I'd say. Because Bianco 6 is not an easy level, and then it goes over to Serena, which is not very easy either. With the secret there being very, very movement intensive. And, you know, having Manta being kind of RNG dependent, and King Boo after that, and then clean the beach on Japanese is so that's precise.
Right. Well, and especially because on the Japanese version with the beach, it's, you know, you sometimes get that invisible goop, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean both versions get invisible goop. It's just the newer version, which it texturally is like NTSC and PAL is the newer version, 1.1. They just, you know, it's not as strict, so you don't really notice the invisible goop as much as you do. But it does exist in the both versions because I think it is that the textures and the actual hitbox that the time is checking have 2 different hitboxes, so different things can happen, which I think is kind of stupid that it works that way. You know,
right?
There's a lot of stupid things about Super Mario Sunshine and how it's programmed. A lot of things are good, like Gelato Skip, and some other things are bad, like the goop and
well, it's just, again, like I said before, the wonky kind of angle, what Mario can and can't do. It's just kind of weird, especially going from, you know, Super Mario 64. I mean, if you think about it as a kid back in the day, you played Super Mario 64 where, you know, the angles were pretty true to how they were, and then you go to Super Mario Sunshine and it's just, oh, I can run up this angle, like, without having any issues at all. I can jump off this angle. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, compared to 64, Sunshine is a little bit wonky, you know. But that makes it such a good speed game, too.
Well, again, it just makes it so that you have to be precise, and, you know, you can pull off these really interesting tricks.
Yeah.
We'll see Samura1man move on out of here.
Being a level ahead. Or like a Shadow Mario ahead, a short level ahead. Getting a really nice kill on Shadow Mario. That was impressive. Yeah, looks like he's getting a good kill there too. Let's hope Yoshi Shadow Mario is as good as that. So yeah, Serena Beach is the level for sure. It's very nice to look at. I like the sunset, even though we don't get to see it much.
The outside of this is definitely the prettiest, in my opinion, the prettiest level.
Yes.
Outside the hotel. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the coolest environment, because I really like the environment in Noki Bay. It's cool and it's creative. Like, it's impressive that someone could think up of that kind of environment. Because I don't really know what it's based on. I mean, it's probably based on something, and I'm sure people in chat knows what it is. But I sure don't, and I really like the place. Big fan of Noki Bay.
And we've got this Manta splitting up into a bunch of small Mantas. Samurai taking a little bit of a bounce there.
Yeah.
This is all about horde control. And Samurai already on this second stage.
Yeah, he did that really quickly, dude. He got very good RNG on the Manta. Because both of them, when he split it in two, the clones turn towards him, which is usually the thing you want. Looks like you're going for a different strat, not spraying from the hut. I don't know why he does that. I don't know the difference really, because I never see people do what Oatflaker just did.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either, so that was interesting for sure. Oatflaker, oh, narrowly avoiding an electrocution there. Already on second stage as well.
Yeah, that was even faster.
Wow, that was really fast.
Both of these having really good Mantas. I am impressed. Let's see if he can get rid of the small boys that are left.
Yeah, these small Mantas, and I mean they can go so far away and come back, and
they're annoying.
So difficult. Yeah, it's just a really annoying stage, but Oatflaker taking care of it.
Yeah, especially like when you're not used to it, you get bounced around a lot. They play with you like a tennis ball, pretty much. But yeah, going over to Serena 2, we're gonna see some cool movement here on, in my opinion, the hardest secret in the game. A lot of people will not agree with me, but that's just what I think. A lot of people would say either Bianco 6 or Noki 6 are the hardest, but I think this one is the most difficult. Because I have weird opinions like that. XD, I'm special, by the way.
Samurai. Samurai have a nice movement up into the secret. Good movement so far through this.
Yeah, really clean. Whoa, bruh. He's going for the momentum spin too, I think? Or not? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, ho, ho, beautiful.
Very nice. Oatflaker having a little bit of difficulty getting up into the secret.
Yeah, it's when you don't get the normal wall kick strat, getting up there it's kind of annoying because the normal strat is kind of just automatic. You just do it, and if you mess it up, there's like no clear backup of what you have to do. So it's kind of confusing, to say the least. Yeah, look at this man. Look at this man, dude.
Oatflaker, like, really nice.
Both of these are so good at this game. It's like beautiful to watch these play.
Wow, yeah. Very nice movement. Now we see Samurai going for another kind of Yoshi skip, if you will. This banana clip.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh.
Taking a fall.
I mean, that's not gonna stop him. He recovered that really quickly.
Okay, yeah, that was a really nice banana skip there.
This level is very straightforward. Not much is happening. You just pick a banana and then, you know, get through the wall. Would be problematic if prisoners could do that. Just take a banana and clip through the wall and get it. Keep doing crimes.
what makes me wonder is, you know, how people figured this, like, these kind of skips out. Like, who thought, oh yeah, let's just grab a banana and just do a backflip and then ground pound. It'll work.
I mean, I'd say, I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, you get pushed back when you do hard throws on fruit, especially with the banana. You know, thin walls. You know, it's very tempting to try to kick through when you get pushed back.
Samurai having a lot of difficulty with this clip, though.
Yeah, I don't think he hovered enough, or he got a weird grab. No, yeah, the dive was weird. Oh well.
Yeah, he got a weird what? Pipe,
dude?
There you go. Okay. Yeah. So the first time there, he took like a weird bonk because he was trying to get a hole in one, and he missed it, and he got a weird bonk, and wasn't able to stay in. He got clipped back out. But able to get.
I think it looked like he dropped an A input and just did a normal dive instead of a jump dive. But I might be wrong. Also, nice movement. This level is cool. I like it.
Yeah, this precise movement between these blocks. Able to speed up the level.
Probably the most straightforward secret in the game, next to the first one.
Oh! Oh! Wait, wow!
That glitch walking was so
oh my lord! Very nice movement there from Oat. Very extremely close to a death there, though. Able to save it though with that.
I mean, that just shows how, you know, how much Oat is in the game right now. Like, this is not just muscle memory he's doing. He can react on that, which not a lot of people can do while they're speedrunning because they're going auto. Because, you know, speedrunning is muscle memory. It's not, most of the time, at least.
All right, now we're on to quite possibly one of the quite possibly the most annoying boss of the game. We've got King Boo here on this little roulette wheel. A little bit of RNG involved.
Yeah, but you know, going well so far. It's fun to see. Getting first fruit cycle. You know, this RNG could turn around the race right now because they're so close. If you get like, you can get like 8 or 9 extras and you'll lose a minute or more. It's really dumb how much time you can lose on this meanie.
We'll see what kind of RNG Samurai's got here. Looks like he's got good RNG thus far.
Such a good time.
Wow. And that pepper just came straight for him, so
I'm jealous.
that'll save a bit of time.
Yeah, let's see here. Does he get perfect RNG? Just needs to cancel one more cycle.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see here.
No.
No, okay, yeah.
So he will get at least one extra.
Yeah, one extra. That's not too bad. It happens.
Oh, having a little bit of trouble getting this pepper into the King Boo's mouth.
Yeah, the fruit physics are they're weird.
So Samurai-Man with one extra. Doesn't look like Oatflaker has had an extra yet. Maybe I think he might have gotten one extra, but otherwise near perfect RNG. Other than you know, he messing up there with picking up the pepper, but
otherwise perfect RNG. Yeah.
Samurai-Man doing his civic duty, cleaning up this beach.
Yeah,
helping out.
Now we're gonna see probably Oatflaker gaining a little time on him because of how precise the Japanese version is. It's like you have to clean about 90% or more of the beach, while in PAL it's like, I don't know, 70. Nah, it's like 90 and 99. That's like the difference. But it's very precise in the Japanese one. And if you miss something, you need to go looking.
Let's see both of them making their way through here. Samurai doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah.
And right here we see, it looks like, oh, there he
Oh,
goes.
there we go.
Just had to fix up a couple specs here and there.
So we got a 214. Let's see what Oat gets with him having the faster version of beach cleaning. A 229.
29,
Oh
wow.
my god, dude.
See, well,
that's really good.
I mean, you can see it right there. That's night and day. Just the difference between these versions. You know, 15 seconds worth of difference. Holy moly.
Yeah, there's a lot of time he just gained.
That's half that time that he just gained off of Samurai, just purely based off of that one level.
But still, Samura1man is like gaining time constantly thanks to loading time. But what is it worth for Oats? Having to deal with slow version.
Oh, Oatflaker taking a bomb. He's really got to stop. I mean, he's got to really make as much precise movement as he possibly can, because, I mean, we're down to the last about 10 minutes of the game. Samurai on a really nice pace. I mean, possibly 15 pace?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He hasn't taken a death yet. And only minor mistakes.
So I don't remember how long a Noki Bay is, but it's like... It's about 10 minutes.
Yeah, chat confirming probably more like a 116. Ooh, Samurai messing up there with those.
It's a little more than 10 minutes, so I don't think a 115 is possible right now, but, you know, 116 still really impressive for a race. Just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Just pulling this off like it's nothing. It's, you know, not everybody can do that. It's only the top players who are like really consistent.
Taking out this mole. Oatflaker following suit.
Yeah, right behind him actually. There's like... Oats might have done a faster Noki one.
Well, 105.42 on that shine grab, maybe a 41. We'll see just how close Oatflaker is. Again, he made up 15 seconds just on Clean the Beach.
Yeah.
.106.08. About 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, not that bad at all.
Yeah.
Oh, this movement. It's so clean.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Big fan.
Let's see this clip here. This is that clip that we were talking about that makes it so that you don't have to take on the blooper a third time. Getting that first try clip. Saw last night. I forget who it was, but someone was having trouble with that clip. Had to go after it 3 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who was that?
That's,
I think that was... it was either... Who was it? I think it was Fetch was having trouble with it.
There's a consistent setup for that, though. Like, you can just run... If you run towards the wall and just press a different angle, you'll see him start running, and then you just drop it. Good to know for everybody. But you know, that's like a little detail that is easy to miss.
Right.
Because most top runners just go for running against the wall and dropping it instantly. So you won't see that the angle thing is existing.
Now, Nerd, I gotta tell you that this is my least favorite level in the whole game.
Oh really?
Oh, I hated this so much. Like, even casually, I just do not look forward to playing this simply because the water movement is just horrendous. I don't know how these guys have figured this out so well, but the movement in the water in Super Mario Sunshine when you have this helmet is just horrendous.
It's like, I mean, it's bad if you don't use the white cam turns. I'd say if you use the white cam turns, you can do you know, pretty quick turns, which makes a lot of difference.
Right.
If you do without though, then that's horrible. It's the worst thing ever. How do you like eel more than this though? That's my question. If you hate on the water control.
I like the eel because at the end of eel it tells make sure it's teeth, so that's kind of nice.
I don't know.
I like the little wholesome note. It gets me in the. I have a little cute space in my heart where I leave stuff like that, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really good reason actually. I'm a fan of it.
You're right. It's the exact same kind of movement. It's just
in a worse environment, I'd say, but that's just me. Plus, you got this big scary eel at the bottom. Like, dude, thalassophobia as a child was not fun.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure a lot of kids got, you know, the fear of deep sea creatures after this boss.
Well, it's a four-eyed eel with human teeth.
Yes, the design is very.
I don't know how this wouldn't get into your nightmares at some point. And Samurai.
Oh, that was
taking care of this
spooky.
really quickly if he can get this.
Yeah, he can get it.
Yeah, and he will.
Not a problem at all. Look at that.
Wow. That was really quick.
He didn't get a cutscene skip though, which is bad. That can lose like. I mean, he's gonna lose time for sure.
Yeah, he didn't get that cutscene skip, unfortunately.
Yeah, if Oats gets a really good one now, they could be about even. But he seems to have a little bit of trouble himself too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and so the key here is kind of similar to Honey Skip to a degree, where with Honey Skip you take a death during that cutscene. Here, you take damage at the same time as the cutscene, and it allows you to skip the cutscene altogether. Remember, you take proper care of your teeth.
There it is. The fan service. But yeah, how it works is that for some reason the cutscene gets skipped if you're in invincibility frames while finishing him off. So if you're flashing while finishing him off, and for some reason, like air damage, it works. If you get invincibility frames from air damage in the US version, you can skip it. But not in the Japanese one, for some reason. Air damage invincibility frames does nothing. So you have to get damage from the teeth.
So, Piantissimo again, the world famous speedrunner, most consistent speedrunner of all time.
Yeah.
Again,
he's kind of a low point in this level though, because he begins it while just bonking in the beginning and then having to swim to the goal.
Right. Well, it's to note, it doesn't matter how quickly or slowly that you beat this. You beat him as long as you beat him. Samurai1man getting a 1458 and Oatflaker with a 1408. But as you can see, Oatflaker is going to be waiting the exact same amount of time as Samurai.
Yeah, it's really the only thing that makes a difference is the time when you're going up to Piantissimo and when you're collecting the shine. So like Oatflaker did here, what most people do is that they use the Y cam to make Mario turn after he's done talking to him, so you can just instantly jump dive. You store the Y cam movement pretty much.
Well, here we have Samurai. Nice rope movement so far.
Yeah, one of the coolest strats in the game.
Yeah. See if he can get this cycle here.
Yeah, on his least favorite level, I think. I mean, it might not be his least favorite, but he used to have a lot of trouble with this back in the day. But now now he's really good at it.
Wow.
So there's no need to be scared of him choking here anymore.
Oh, Samurai just playing out of his mind here.
Yeah, the move is so good.
And Oatflaker, unfortunately, having a little trouble there, but able to get into the secret. But Samurai with an absolutely awesome secret. One more shine to go before he takes on Corona.
And it's also one of the quickest shines in the game.
Oh no! Oh, Oatflaker! Wow!
Don't do this. Don't scare me.
Able to save it. We'll miss the
Getting
cycle,
the green
though.
cycle. There we go. No, I'm just kidding.
A bridge green cycle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Saves the move. He definitely, that was a big save. You know, Oatflaker could have lost a ton of time there, but with the nice save, Samurai gonna take on Corona. Will we see fast Corona from Sam?
Yeah, probably. He does it in runs most of the time. I think he's pretty consistent at it, enough to do it in a race, even though it's a little bit risky because it's hard. And you know, if you do a mess up, you'll die and then you have to restart. I mean, I think he'll do it. It'll be a show for sure. Oatflaker getting the nice quick kill on Shadow Mario.
So far, so good from Samu. Oatflaker falling closely behind.
Well, yeah, he did not do the fast Corona, sadly. No, I mean, it's probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah, again, I don't know if Samura1man is watching or not, but you certainly didn't want to take a death there of all places. So I'm taking the easier strategy.
Yeah.
The water's great, hey, Junior?
I don't think any of them are watching.
Oatflaker.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Also, he's going for fast Corona. That's bruh.
Really nice movement so far.
Mario, how dare you disturb
Yeah, he's staying low,
You don't
dude.
get it. Wow.
Look at that. That was beautiful.
That was, I mean, Samura1man has to be careful here. I mean, one mistake can cost him here.
Yeah. And he can even get sniped by the goop in the air, and then, you know, he's dead.
Yeah. Well, as you said that, he gets sniped by some goop. Fortunately, able to avoid a death.
Yeah, thankfully, it wasn't midair. If it's midair, then you're doomed. Like if you see those big goop balls going in the background really high. If you get hit by one of those, that's not fun. Because that just means you're pretty much dead.
GG's with Samura1man at 1:16.57.
Yeah.
Taking the win. Oatflaker will want to finish this up quickly. He'll get some points.
Yeah, both of them, you know, playing out on their mind, not gonna lie.
Wow. Well, just two really consistent runs here.
Yeah.
Like we said, I mean, you're more than likely to see a 116 and a 118. Looks like Oatflaker is going to squeeze just underneath the 118 here.
Yeah. He's doing.
Yeah. And a 117.49 from Oatflaker. GG's to both. but we'll get these guys in chat. We've got Samura1man and Oatflaker here in the booth. Samura1man, congrats on the win. And Oatflaker, you played very well as well, so don't sweat the loss there. But first off, Samura1man, congrats on the win.
Hey, thanks.
So let's talk about that. Not taking a single death. So that's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, but another 116 to the counter when I've been doing grind. Yeah, that's like, sure, why not? I'll take it.
Another one on the counter.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you did watch the stream, but you were pretty much 30 seconds apart the entirety of the race.
I didn't
watch it a little bit.
I didn't watch it all. I was asking my chat during King Pool what's my pace against Oat. I wanted to focus on my game, then ask later how's the pace or the race.
I was looking at the stream on and off. I saw we were like the same after PD. We were like the same amount of time apart for like the entire race, even though we were both making mistakes.
Yeah, Pina was kicking me. Pina is too hard.
Also, I couldn't help but notice, but you probably got the worst flying PD RNG I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was awful. We got a 320 segment. That was one of my worst ever.
That was horrible, dude.
You don't want to see him fly around the whole stage.
Yeah,
he flew around everywhere, dude.
Now let's talk about Chucksters. Both guys getting that early cycle. I haven't. Let me just say this. I haven't seen the early cycle a single time in this tournament, and both you guys got it in the same race.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah, I felt like early cycle was paying me back for that PD. I felt like I deserved it. I didn't know Samu got early cycle until like an hour later. I was like, what the fuck? This is bullshit, dude.
Well, to be fair, I had a good run until Gelato Shadow Mario Super Bonk happened, and I was 20 seconds there or something.
Gelato Shadow Mario?
Yeah, that's one of the worst Super Bonks you can get.
I missed that. I missed that one. But I also had like good RNG on a Manta. I had a really good Manta.
That was a very, very good Manta on your side. All right, you had a really good Manta, but Oatflaker in particular, your Manta was just really, really nice.
Yeah, both of you have good Mantas.
I had a good Manta, but purple base was all around the place.
Yeah, otherwise
I was in full RNG. I had one extra.
I also had one extra, and I got an invis wall and a pepper. That's stupid.
My chat told me you got 229, Serena 6.
Yeah, that was the best rate of 6 I've had in a couple months, dude. Also,
my best is still 227.
Yeah, that was nice, dude. I watched the Chosen's world record of Serena 6 like an hour before the race started, so I think that's what did it for me.
Yeah, they leveled up from watching the video.
Now,
I watched the video.
World record next time you do a race, just get that world record.
Now, last question for me. I again, neither of you guys took a death here this race. I want to talk about the saves here. Just across the board, especially in the secrets. Oatflaker, you had that save there at the end, and Samura1man had a couple saves in a couple early secrets. How did you guys feel about that?
My Rico 4, I like grabbed the ledge. That was, I didn't die, but I did get like yellow cycle or whatever.
Your Serena 4 too.
Oh yeah, I did GWK. I forgot about that. That was bad.
my Serena 4 entrance was horrible. The reason is that I jumped too early, so it like clips you off too soon, then you can't clip inside there. So I had to sidestep more. I always forget that.
Yeah.
Well, Nurkish, do you have anything else you'd like to ask these guys before we head out?
No, not really. I think I'm fine.
All right. Well, GG's to both of you guys. Samura1man, GG win. Very nice racing from both of you guys. Stick around, everyone. We still got Super Mario Sunshine all day long. 5 o'clock, we've got Average Trey versus Go-Go Dude, and then at 8 o'clock, Average Trey back in the seat against JJ SRL. So make sure to stick around. We've got a lot of play going on still. Super Mario Sunshine, this tournament is in full swing. But Samura1man, Oatflaker, thank you so much for participating in this. Great race from both of you guys. Nergish, thank you so much for being in the booth with me today. It was a pleasure.
Well, thank you too. It was a pleasure to be here.
Well, and have a nice rest of your day. Again, stick around. We've got more Super Mario Sunshine yet to come.
GG's out. Good luck with the
GG's,
next
Sam.
rounds.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks, I need it too.